Hey, Rose Tube. How are you? Hi, Jason. Hi, Sandy. Welcome, welcome. All right, so let's see here. Hey, Variety. So how are you guys doing? I wanted to show you some of the bags that I'm going to be working on. Hi, Christine. So, these are the bigger style coffin bags. I would be sewing together, which is why I still have my mat up. I will try to see how loud it will be with the sewing machine. If it gets too loud, you guys can tell me. I was gonna, the other day I was telling you guys about my really old scissors I got from my grandmother. And I did find them. So this pair was my grandma's little Gengars. And then this pair was my great grandmother's, so her mother's. And then this pair was my great great grandmother's. It's really old. Like super old. So I thought that those were neat. I mean, yes, I can get a screw. They just tied around it with a piece of wire, but I just thought that was neat. I might turn them into a little display. I thought that would be adorable. Hey, Flaming. But you can see how old they are. So it's really fun to have 3 generations of quilters' little Gengar scissors in here. How am I feeling? I'm doing okay. You know, it's day by day, so thanks for asking. How are you guys doing? Oy. You got some girl's number? Oh, nice. Alright, so the first thing I gotta do is I gotta cut a few more of these. It's just gonna be an easier, since I still gotta take it easy on my shoulder. So no crocheting today for me. I did finish sewing the rest of the hat, or the ear warmers. So those are all done. Oh, you're in pain again tonight? I'm sorry to hear that. You got some texts? Okay. Oh, gotcha. What did everybody do for dinner tonight? We had lasagna. Okay, I may be weird, but I love the smell of faux leather. Hi, Richie. You had pork and veggies. Nice. Gizmo's hanging out with his daddy. I know, leather always smells good. I know. You still haven't heard from Ron, but Jem pops in every now and again. You're finishing a chicken, veg, and rice bowl. Yum. Okay. So this is my own stencil. You haven't been on here in a while. Yeah. Yeah, Jem was here like a day or two ago. Oh, I forgot the music. Do you guys want some music? There you go. Hey, Xenon. Oh, Zeno. Nick. Hello. Oh, yep, no worries. It's always good to take some time for yourself. You're interested in origami, but hey, I'm willing to take a look at what's happening here. Origami's fun. I'm cutting out some faux leather backs for some coffin bags I'm sewing. Oh, that's nice. Crafty, check your email. Oh, okay. Hi, Dan. I've done origami for like 7 years now, and oh, cool, crafting coffins. Oh, yay! Oh, you know what? The other one got hers today too. Yay! How cute! Look, how adorable. Alright, let's see Dan. Yay! Dan's new baby arrived. Hey, Joey. Yay! Congratulations. You're a jelly dad. Mine were Seahawks colors too. I know, isn't that funny? Oh yeah, I understand flaming. Coffin's better be for the little boo-boos. Okay. Now that we got the cuteness out of the way, let's go back to cutting more coffin bags. Let's see. Here's an example of one. You attach the straps here, and then you can add a zipper wherever you want. And then you can put stuff in it. This one doesn't have an inner lining. You snuck into the house and ate them. Don't eat the laboo-boos. And I like when I give them either the faux leather backs or something else. Pop Mart is cooked. Yeah, I was so happy to finally get my zipper foot in so that I can actually finish making them. And I finished all the headbands, so those are out of the way. It's nice to actually hold a creation of yours and know the artist. Oh, that makes me so happy. Thank you for saying that. They tasted weird, kind of like rainbows. I don't think Labubu would be delicious. Oh my goodness. So this one that I'm going to make is going to be with this color. Let's see. I'm going to do like the Dia de los Muertos one. But I think on that one I want to add a lining. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Let me find it. There's so many. I cut out way too many. Hold please. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, where are you? They're okay, not my favorite taste. They were kind of soft, you know, almost as if they were made of yarn. Ooh, I kind of like the eyes to go on the inside. Let me see. Ah, there it is. I see it. This one. I think, or maybe that's not the right color to go with you. Actually, no, this one needs a black backing. Back to the drawing board. When I get some bookmarks cross-stitch, I'll send some your way. Oh, that would be cool. I would love one of your creations. And this is the one that I'm making for the special order. Hey, Joey. Hey, Shannon. Should I do the inner lining with the eyes? Or would you like the stars? Okay, goodbye, Flaming. Hey, do you have any experience cutting any type of rubber, like 1/8 sheets? Any idea the type of machines that can cut that to spec? I've never cut rubber. You know, all the type of material that I've cut when I worked at Joann's, we never had actual rubber. I'm thinking you might have to I don't want to see you use the stars fabric or the soft fabric. The outside that you picked was the Friends. Ashley? I'm trying to think. I think it would look fun with the eyes on the inside. Or actually, we could use both. One on the front, one on the back. Yeah, you've got good taste. Okay, we'll put the eyes in there. I think that will be great on the inside. All right. What about... maybe I could do a live stream one day of me just doing origami. That would be fun to watch. I would enjoy watching that. I used to love doing origami. What about the Daleks? With this brown? What do you guys think? I think that one would go together. I sent a message to Samantha to come help me, but she's busy with her baby or whatever. Excuse to ignore me. Aw, it's okay. Either that one or the Game of Thrones one. I guess those two would go with that brown. Or I guess Gremlins. Alright guys, help me out. Which one? Gremlins, Game of Thrones, or the Doctor Who? I kind of think that Doctor Who needs to be on black backing though. So let's drop the Doctor Who. Yeah, the Gremlins. I think that one will pop better with the gizmo if we put it on brown. The black one, not the other. Because I think the orange one would pop better on white with a white back. And this one would be better on, I think I have a blue or a gray back. Yeah, I agree. Okay, thank you guys for all your help. This is what my brain is like. You have no idea. Game of Thrones would work too, but I hate House of Dragon. I actually think that this one would be a better match anyway because I like the contrast of the black with the... Hey Shelly! Hi Samantha! Okay. That's funny. Alright. I actually have to put some stabilizer in these things. Who would have thunk? You like the Doctor Who one? Kids made dinner and also set off the fire alarm. Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry, hun. Oh, we were thinking that the eyes would be good for the Friends bag. Samantha. And in the back, I'm going to do black. If I can find my red, I might do red instead. I have some red leather. Yeah, I kind of like the eyes too. It's like it's looking at you. All right. I'm doing something that I usually don't condone, but you guys won't tell anybody, will you? Only because, oh, it should be the right size. Hey Rita, how you doing, hon? Oh, perfect size. See, I knew it was the perfect size. Till what? Exactly, Rita. Exactly. Sometimes, this is just medium weight Pellon stabilizer. So I don't really need it because I have like a whole bolt of stabilizer in my closet. So the little bit that I could use for anything wouldn't weigh out me actually needing to save it. So and it wasn't, you know, I didn't spend a lot of money on it. And it's not even like the iron-on kind, it's just the sew-on kind. So I usually always get the iron-on stabilizer. I think I found this one at a thrift store somewhere for like $1, so it's not a big loss. So that's why I cut it the way I did. After I explained it, after I cut it. There you guys go. In case you were wondering, my whole rant and why I was doing it. But I will save the scraps because you never know when you might need a little scrap. Voila! Watching you cut this is making me want pizza really bad. See, now you see why this mat always stays on my table. So I don't have to pull out my mat whenever I want to cut something. Okay, so when it comes to something that I want to stabilize, like a really thin piece of cotton, it's good to, for like a bag, to have a medium weight stabilizer between the pieces. Are you gonna give me trouble? Thank you. That is one thing I miss about living in a large town. There are no thrift stores anywhere near me. Same with no fabrics type of stores. Closest Goodwill is almost an hour away. Oh, boo. Yeah. Okay. So this really flimsy piece of cotton just became a lot more stable. And the good thing about the faux leather is we don't need to really stabilize it. Okay, now the question is, where do we want the zipper? Hey, hooked together. Do we want the zipper across here? Do we want the zipper across here? Do we want the zipper down the middle? Where do we want the zipper? I'm making coffin bags. Definitely not down the middle. There are some where they look fun down the middle, but sometimes I like to mix it up. Hey, Carrie. I'm heating up my little mini press. And I'm trying to decide what color zipper I want to use. I kind of want to use a red zipper. Let me see if I have any red ones. I have an orange, but that doesn't look like it'll work. I do have a black zipper, but that seems too easy. You know what I mean? Thank you. You can't have one, but if you're interested in purchasing one, you can email me. If I work for free, then I no, it's okay. It's better to do the zipper probably here. It's okay. Don't worry, I got you. I'm a girl. What is dynamitas? I don't know what that is. Okay, I love the eyes. It's gonna be perfect on the inside. There are thousands of guys who do crafts and are part of our community, so you are not alone. Right? What in the hay? Your itty bitty iron. I love my iron. They're like Takis, but Doritos makes them. Oh, okay. Okay. So I want it to be, I want you to at least see that, friends. So I might make it a little bit lower. But I don't want to cut off their heads. I might have to cut off this friends right here. Sorry, I'm going to have to. Yeah, we only eat Cheez-Its here. Because if I put it lower, I'm going to cut off their heads. And I want to try to keep them there. I don't want to cut off the actual picture at all. Do you know what I mean? Because you got to remember it's going to take at least a 1/4 inch of each side. If I put it higher, it's going to cut off part of the table. So no matter what I do, even if I put it up here to keep the friends part, it's going to cut into them. Yeah, so I'm going to have to cut off the words. Unless I decide to put the zipper on the side of it. and curve it like down or something. Make it open on the side. I could do that. My first sewing machine I ever used was in my dad's upholstery shop. He had 5 and made everything from clothing, upholstery, boat top furniture, etc. That's cool. Okay, to cut words or zip on the side. Are you adding a gusset? I am not. So these ones, they're thinner on the sides. And then, so they don't hold too much. Across at an angle. I like, what kind of angle are you thinking, hun? I know. See, I always put the zipper from left to right. The zipper opening from left to right. Are you talking to like from here? Where the points are? I don't know if that would be, opening would be big enough though. That's what I'm trying to think. So I would have to do it like the whole top and corner to make the opening big enough. You know what I mean? If it was a man's purse, the zipper would go right to left. Not on the side, but on the face of it. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Here, let's set him aside for a minute while we work on the gizmos so we can think about it for a minute. Let's work on crazy gizmo here. I don't want to mess that one up, so I'm going to think on it a little bit more on what I decide to do, since that's the one that is a special order. Okay. Hey, RoseTube. Yeah, you're welcome. Where did I set that? Special order, maybe a hidden zipper type of thing. Yeah. If you cut out the friends words, keep it for the D-ring tab, that would work. I could do that too. I do have a bunch of 5/8 strapping that I use for the D-rings as well. Alright, I have to grab some regular color. Oh. So what's everybody doing tonight? You know what's funny? You were playing PS5? Aw! I never showed you guys my Rick and Morty fabric. Ugh. So do you put straps on it also? My daughter wants this type of bag that she says she wears on her back, but it's small. That would be the perfect thing for her. Yeah, I put straps on it. So, I make the straps. Where's my attachments? And then I put them on. Yes, I love me some Rick and Morty. Sorry guys, I'm looking for something. Aha! There's something I forgot to do, which I need to do desperately, so I found some. Okay. So Jason, look what I found for that little pillow I was gonna make. What's shaking, bacon? Remember? I put it aside for you so I could make you a little pillow, and I still found it. Hey, dear. Okay. Sorry, I forgot to cut more liners. So I need a few more liners. What's shaking? Is it bacon? We need some trippy liners though. I love this fabric. Wait, no, don't turn off. I need you. Oh yes, this design is super awesome. And the fun thing is that for most of the liners, it will go with a lot of the different designs. And I'll be able to get 4 sets out of just this one cut. Oh, yeah, it's a cotton. It's actually a premium cotton, but it's one of them that I got as a remnant. Just for the purpose of making liners with it. I actually have like a yard of it as well that I have another purpose for. Alright, so it's going to be a little bit off. Let me try it again. Yep, that's not going to work. We're going to have to switch it to 3. It's okay. We can do 3 sets instead of 4 sets. Alright, perfect. Hi, Hu-Tao. Aw, are you heartbroken? It's okay, that'll just mean I can use it for something else. That's funny. Hey Jason, they're opening a new Clotterland downtown, did I tell you? A whole store with just those claw machines. Yeah, those claw machines are addicting. This is true. I do love the sound of cutting material. Anybody else? it's relaxing. It's just so pretty. ASMR makes me want to puke. Aww. Actually, I should be using this. You like it? So this is a special heat press mat. It has like a special heat generating mat. Alright, now I bought some crochet hooks like you've been using, and they are very nice, super smooth. Oh, aren't they? Lots of ironing going on. I always like to make sure they're pressed very nicely. Okay. One little fuzzy. So for example, on this one, I'm going to line up the points here. When people are whispering on lives and I can hear their jaw and mouth popping, it makes me want to crawl out of my skin. Well, hopefully I don't do that. I talk to myself a lot though. Does that count? I would have blocked you already if you did. Alright, is orange too much? As long as you don't answer. Yeah, Yeah, I think orange goes nice, right? Hey, Lana. Lalana. I hate sewing on zippers. Actually, we're going to start this way. I'm going to pin you there and there. It looks awesome. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Alright, I'm going to use the sewing machine. Let me know if it gets too loud, guys. Those guys are going straight like hot cakes. We were talking on Yaz, the artist, about how underrated orange is. Right? Orange can be fun. Hey, Tracy. Alright, how was that? Was that too loud? It was loud. My neighbors called the cops for noise. Smart ass. That's funny. You're funny. I like to speed sew, but I'm trying not to do that for you because I don't want to hurt your ears. No ASMR. What about when I do button ASMR? Come on, that's fun. You don't really want to hurt me. Yeah, goodbye. Come on, zipper. See, this is why you need a zipper foot. I don't know if I can show you. I don't know if you can see it. Nope, you can't see it. You guys still see me? Sorry guys, am I still there? Somebody was trying to call me on the phone I'm streaming from and it messed up the live. It said it was a spam call. Yes. I have a genome, a new home genome. Here, I'll show you a picture. Yours is the gray and pink one. Mine is the turquoise one. Okay. So retro. I know, right? I love mine. Okay, let me finish sewing this down. There's one thing you'll notice about me. I hate stitch markers and I don't use pins unless I really need to. I live on the edge. Is there a bleeding ears emoji? Was it because of the sewing machine? If I have to, I'll just sew offline. And I'll just finish cutting things while we're live. Oh, it's really not that loud. Okay. I was just making sure. I don't want to make you uncomfortable. Okay. So when I go all fancy with it, you see how nice it looks? It's all professional. You noticed that? You noticed that I don't like to use like little sewing clips or anything? I know, I live on the wild side. It's funny. I just find it a waste of time, especially on small projects. If it's a big project, maybe I will, but on small projects, I'm like, really? I don't need that. I can sew a straight line. I just want to at least show you guys how I make the bag. I thought you would find it interesting. You're impressed? Well, thank you. Well, when I have to make like 40 at a time, it's like gets really annoying to keep clipping things. I hate it, so I don't do it. Oh my goodness. I only do when I'm annoyed with the fabric. See, there you go. Perfect. Perfection. I will get snippy though if I don't have the right sewing head though. All right. Snip. Making bags can be fun. There are a few steps that you have to do, but it can be fun. One just got a tiny bit away from me, but that's okay. The orange really turned out nice. It would. I would like to be good at that. Oh yeah, it's a lot of fun. Maybe I'll show you guys how to make a few different styles. I like to make coffin ones because that makes me different. But I can make all kinds of different styles of bags. Yeah, the orange is perfect, I think. I agree. Good choice. Alright, I really need to heat this one down though, because it just went a little bit off course when I moved the zipper, so I just gotta press it so that's an even line. That's it, so that when I sew over it, it stays. It looks sharp. That was one of my favorite movies. Then my daughter loved it, but I only let her watch it until they turned crazy. Aww. So they're finally making the third one. I'm excited. They're going to have the original actors. There we go. That's all I needed. Okay. Move the zipper. There we go. Perfect. Let's buy all the bags before the event so she can't go and has to do more lives. You're funny. You know, I still have to go to the event because I had to pay for the booth fee. I had to drop a pretty penny so that I could be at the event. The cartoon on HBO is good. I was like, let's not watch that lady put one in the microwave. Oh, I never watched the... Oh yeah, the cartoon version. I never watched that one. Oh. It's the prequel about Gizmo. Gotcha. Okay, there's that piece. Alright, do we think a black or a white strap? Probably black strap. Good night, Shelly. Ooh, Cheez-Its. Cheez-Its time. Purple. I don't have my purple accessible. And I don't think I have much left. You can sew leather on your machine. Mine won't do that. So this is faux leather, so it's a lot thinner. But if you get, I have just the regular universal needles. So those ones will work for the faux leather. I do have some stronger needles that I use when I use like canvas, things like that. I do sew a lot of belting on my machine too. It works pretty good for that. A lot of it is the harder nylon belting. And I don't have any issues with just the all-purpose needles. I have little shortcut tricks I do too. Who taught you to make these? I taught myself. My grandmother is the one who taught me how to hand sew when I was little, but I taught myself how to use the sewing machine and how to make bags. I used to hand sew everything, but then once I learned how to use the sewing machine, it was on. Alright, so that's just a piece of sew-on infusible pellon so that I don't have to sew every little piece. So that, because I am still going to sew these into the bag, and but that'll keep it together so that they don't fall apart when I'm sewing them into the bag. I don't know, I've always been crafty my whole life. I just enjoy it. When I was little, I used to take all my old pants and clothes and turn them into purses and bags and stuff. Hey, Cha-Cha. Save some talent for the rest of us. See, this is why I call myself a craft hoe, because I do lots of things. I enjoy watching you enjoy yourself. Well, thank you. I have a lot of fun when I'm making things. Definitely makes life better when you're creating fun things, you know? Hey, Obsessed. Aw, thank you, Jason. Yeah, that's the one thing my grandma promised me to do, is to not go back to retail management and to just craft, do my business 24/7. So I told her I would. So that's what I'm doing. She's the one who convinced me to keep buying supplies, because she was like, you can use them for when you no longer work there. And I'm like, what do you mean? It's going to be around forever. Nope. See, it's easy as that to make a bag strap. Aw, yeah, Jason's a good one. Is that like a craft iron? It's a little mini heat press, which means it gets hotter than a regular iron. So I can use it for multiple things, and I could change the temperature. Right now it's 356 degrees. I can share in the live afterwards. I got that one on Amazon. It was 20 bucks. It's kind of like the one for the Cricut. Yeah, it's perfect for torture. If you want to burn all your skin off. Yeah, I love it. So like I can do my heat transfers and all that stuff with it as well. And I could even do my mini perler beads, because I could turn down the temp on it. It's cool to be able to control the temp of it. It's very useful. It's my favorite one to use. And it comes with a little cradle to set it in. And it's way cheaper than the Cricut ones. Like I said, I think I spent like 20 bucks on it. So I will link it in there. And it's not huge. You don't have to put water in it. No. It's perfect. It's the perfect size. I mean, I have like a bigger heat press that I use sometimes for like the bigger shirts and stuff, which is what this mat is for, my big heat press. But I love the mini one. I'm not gonna lie. I probably use that one way more than I use anything else. Alright guys, it's time. The moment you've all been waiting for. So this is going to look a little bit off, but it's only because I cut this small section in here. Hey Indigo! Doing good, how are you? Alright, so the trick, it's average size, not everything needs to be huge. Oh my god. And it turns off on its own. That beep is saying, you didn't use me in a while, I'm going to turn off. I'm apparently deficient in absorbing my main medication, so I'm not. Well, I'm sure doctors will figure it out. Oh, got you. Alright, so usually with bags, you leave like a little area to flip it in, flip it out. But when you have a zipper, you can actually leave a small opening in the zipper to where you can close the whole bag and just flip it from the zipper, which is my favorite part about zippers, because they can seem intimidating, but they're not. Oh, welcome back, Maddie. If you know how to do zippers correctly, then they work perfectly. So that's a little tip. Hey, Patricia. All right, let's see if I can walk you guys through this, because I'll show you a couple tricks that I learned, because I'm not going to pin those. So essentially I can start from any point of the bag when I start sewing, now that I have this little opening here. I know those colors are perfect. Yeah, it's going to be very hard for her for a while, on and off. Losing a parent is always very hard. Please, everybody, keep Kendra in her thoughts. She lost her mom. And also, we're going to keep thinking about Teresa as well, because she lost her son. Alright, I'm going to move my zipper foot. This is my zipper foot. And then I'm going to grab my regular foot. Because now I don't need the zipper foot. Oop, let me pop it on. Oh, good job, Obsessed. Oh, yes, thank you, hon. So I do about a 1/4 inch around. Teresa lost her son. Hey, Gattuso, how are you? Yes, I'm sewing a coffin bag. So I'm going to add one of the straps. Oops, don't want to lose my zipper foot. Okay. Now I'm going to add the other strap. I always back up over the strap just to make sure it's secure. Okay. And now we're going to finish up the back side. Now time to close it. Okay. So now I get my heavy duty scissors and I trim off the excess around. So if you use a longer zipper than your bag, you would trim off the excess part of that as well. But if you do that, you got to make sure to go back and forward over it. And then I round a little bit there. Sorry, I'm not paying too much attention to any comments. So if I miss something, I will get to it when I get back. And then this also gives the inside a better look when you're done. Oh geez, and then you throw the scissors, obviously. It's always part of it. Okay, so now to flip it right side out, see how you left this little hole? You finish zipping open the bag. And then now you can flip it inside out. And then if you need to, you can get your little pointer sticks to even out your little creases. Oh, hi Nico. I see you popping in there. How are you doing? Alright, I'm going to use a crochet hook to get down in the bottom here because my fingers aren't that long. We're going to straighten out the corners. Here we go. Give it that coffin shape. That's so perfect and professional looking. You might actually be a robot at this point. Oh, thank you. I know it looks different once it's done. There's a reason why I love them so much. Okay, and then with the lining and stuff, it makes them look all thick and... But then, you know, you got the inside looking all pretty. So I'll press... I always press the seams down. I really do love making these bags. This is my own pattern, my own design, and I love the way they turn out. And then 339 tons so far. Nice. And then you can get your bag strap. And then you have a nice little crossbody bag. What do you guys think? I wanted you to see how the whole process. Can I have one? No giveaways on the bags, guys. Maybe on mini bags, but not the coffin bags. Sorry. You're impressed? Well, thank you. But they are for sale. So, but yes, they look lovely. They're very nice. Every time I make them, people love them. They make me feel really good when I make them. They turn out great. And like I say, I usually make them in 3 sizes. Mini, like wallet size, and then I make them in about like phone size, and then like the crossbody size. So I'm very proud with how it turned out. It's so pretty. So I think I'm gonna do the other one, the zipper, just like this. Oh, what? We can get the matching handbag too, right? Don't feed after midnight. Exactly. That's what it says. Do not feed after midnight. Good night, Samantha. The fun thing is, though, is I thought about it. I have some bigger jump rings. I thought about adding ribbon as the straps because I have so much ribbon. It's not even funny. You have no idea. You turn into a gremlin at 11? Okay. It's always after midnight, though. Yeah, but so I decided on the other one I am going to do the zipper in this spot as well. I think it's only right. I think I like the way the zipper looks when it's placed right there, right above the coffin shoulders. Do you have the mesh ribbon? Well, the ribbon that I have is all yards and yards of printed ribbon because I make key fobs. So these are all like Yoshi's, Ninja Turtles, you know, things like that. If you feed me after 8 p.m., I get asteroids. Oh my gosh. So like, for example, those were 50 yards. So, but anyway, I'm happy. See, I'm more than a one-trick pony, y'all. Oh, Lori, you just got in? I'll show you what I just made. And welcome. I just finished making a gizmo coffin bag. I'm sorry, Maddie. I turned in my 65-inch TV for a PS5 and only paid $70. Oh, that's not bad. Good deal there. Jan, you got all the right deals on that one. All right, let's work on another one. So, for those of you who work with fabric, what do you do with your fabric scraps besides making mini quilts? I had the right stuff, baby. Yeah, the new kids on the block. All right, we are going to cut it right there. Need to make a quilt. Yeah, see, I have lots of little scraps. So, you know what's funny though? This would be a good Halloween fabric. And I need to cut out this ruler. It might be the right size. Oh, it might be the right size for this. We will see. Oh. All right, let's line this guy up. That's a Prince bandana color. Yeah, it is. I made a quilt when I was younger with scraps. It was completely done by hand and donated to a nursing home. I love that. So the mini quilts that I want to make, because my grandma taught me and my sister how to hand quilt when we were young. We had to hand stitch on all the quilts. And that side of my family came from, they all quilted. And for those of you who just got in, I was showing, so these are my grandmother's scissors, quilting scissors. These are my great-grandmother's quilting scissors. And these are my great-great-grandmother's quilting scissors. Your mom made hand quilts? Right? I still could take off this little piece of wire that they put on them so long ago and just try to find a screw, but I don't think I would ever use them. But I still think I should make a cool display with them. I mean, look how old they are. It's really cool. My grandma gifted them to me when she moved in with me. She wanted me to have them. I didn't steal them. You're so funny. It's called a family heirloom, man. These ones are mine. My little one. Oh, yeah, these ones are mine. So that's what I thought. I thought it would be funny to make a little quilting scissors hanging. I thought it would be neat. Okay, my ruler. I was looking for my ruler. But I am actually doing a project with Katie. Hey, Amber. That I need to cut pieces out for. The Crochet Killers Scissors Collection. I know, right? All right, there it goes. I think it'll be fun. Hi, Tina. I really wish I had. Let me double check if I have a red zipper. I kind of want a red zipper. I have so many that I should have one somewhere. Aha! Look what I just found. A red zipper. Hi, Amani. I knew a guy that had a large collection of scissors he had hung in his house like a cross, but he might have been a little crazy. Hi, Nicole. I wish I knew how to use a sewing machine. I would love making bags and pouches and whatnots. It's actually really easy to learn to use a sewing machine. All right, what do you think, Joey? I think red is a must. Yes, agreed. Okay. It'll make it pop like the blood of thine enemies. My other sewing machine, I just need to go through and like clean it out and see if I can repair it. But I found one of those like crazy genomes that has like a bajillion different stitches on it at a Goodwill once, and all it was missing was the power cord for $40. And I hadn't had a sewing machine in like 15 years, so it was so awesome. And it was like one of those like really expensive machines, so it stopped working, so I got this one until I can get it fixed. So I just need to fix it. Yeah, I sell my bags. What are you making? Also, I love the little character things. They're so cute. Oh. I'm making little coffin bags. Wow, you miss a couple of live streams and suddenly your comments are invisible. Hi, Trent. I just saw you. I didn't see you before. Welcome in. Bajillions, talk slower. I'm trying to figure out how much that is. What? What happened? Sorry, I can't run on my computer tonight, so I'm trying to catch up on my phone because the TV doesn't show everything. What about bajillions? You said bajillions earlier. That's what I was commenting on. Oh, gotcha. I don't remember. Yeah, my computer is trying to make me verify who I am, so I can't see the live stream on the computer right now because I'm using my phone, so I can't verify who I am because I'm live streaming. So, yeah. If I were to try to verify who I am, then it would stop the live stream. There we go. Set up this guy. Plus, when I'm sewing, I actually have to look at it. My jelly heard your voice and is watching the live stream with me. That's awesome. Yes, hi Stanley. How have you been? My life-size Puchita is watching with me. I love that. It really is life-size. Going to make baby headbands? That sounds adorable. Come on, zipper. Zip past. You can do it. Thank you. Baby sweatbands. Crocheting and making up a bag design while I listen and watch you. Oh, awesome, Amber. Hi, Jay. How are you? Sandy's making decaf. That red really is the best. Yeah, it is. Hey, Mayra. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep the fabric rolling. Does anybody else sing to themselves when they're crafting, or is it just me? I know I'm kind of weird. Yeah, the red is popping. Oh, my seam presser. This is my seam presser. I can link all of these things at the end for you guys so that you know what they are and where you can get them. It's a must-have if you're a sewer. You sing in the car? I always sing in the car. That's like a must place to sing. I only sing when I'm breaking the law. Do you sing breaking the law, breaking the law? It's the only acceptable song to sing while you're breaking the law. And you know it. I've never heard that song. How does it go? Breaking the law, breaking the law, breaking the law, breaking the law. Gotta love Judas Priest. Come on. Hope you don't fly away on me. Alright, for the sewers out there, I've heard mixed things. People hate winding bobbins. I love winding bobbins. I always do like 20 at a time. What about you guys? Who's the weirdo in between Freddy and Pinhead? It's Jason. You know that one guy. That guy. Okay, one of my favorite movies growing up was I Love You to Death. Have you guys seen that movie? It's like one of the best movies ever. And they're like, it's the guy, you know, the guy. That's what I was thinking of when I said that. Oh yeah, the guy. Oh my gosh, it's a must-see. It is hilarious. It has like Keanu Reeves, Tracy, oh, I just forgot her name. I just forgot all the names that are in it, but it's an amazing movie. I freaking love that movie so much. It has River Phoenix before he died in it. Tracy Ullman. It is amazing. time to play Monopoly. It's so good. What was one of my favorite lines? Abe Lincoln tried to brain me with a baseball bat. If you haven't seen it, it's just so funny. Yeah, it's got lots of people in it, and even a director. It must watch. It's a must watch, you guys. Yeah. You know what I mean. It's so funny. Me, my mom, and my sister, we would watch that movie all the time. Hey, Babs. How are you? Babsy Wabsy. Just got out of worky, closing shift, lame-o. Oh, yeah. Well, we're glad you're done. Okay, stay right here. Come on. Oh no. Come on. Don't do this to me here. Here we go. Got it. Okay. I didn't have bread, but I had hamburger buns. What you breaking, Maddie? What happened is the thread got stuck, so I just had to unstick it. Alright, so let me turn on my iron. Alright, what happened? That's adorable. That's hilarious. Wait, what? Did I miss something else? What's adorable? Oh, is this is adorable? What's hilarious? The table seating arrangements. I know, right? And then look, there's a little axe here with blood on it. The teapot. Yep. Jason's pouring the tea. Look at Pinhead sipping the tea all like nicely. And then it looks like Freddy's like buttering the biscuits or something. He has like biscuits on his hands. I'll show it closer after I sew that piece down. Oh, come on. We've seen Freddy versus Jason, but Pinhead would dominate them both. I know, right? Pinhead would make them cry. Oh, beep beep. Alright, yeah, if you look at his little fingers, he has like rolls or something on him, biscuits or something. Oops, wrong way. This way. I wish I could sew. Straight quilt squares is all I can manage. All it takes is practice. The best stuff to practice on is like old clothes. Old sheets, old pillowcases, things like that. Old shirts. The cotton ones. Just don't do me. Make sure you use like pins and stuff. I'm not the best example for that. You wish you could loom? Looming is fun. The one that I used to love when I was young was bead looming. That was the best. With like the little seed beads. Hey Susan, I'm getting there. After this one I'm gonna conk out because I need to take care of my shoulder. It's been more extra lately. How many tricks can one pony even? What do you mean? Just one. Wrong. Okay, let me see here. Need more D-rings. Okay, how many? I'm only a one-trick pony. Is that what we're talking about? Yeah, looms are a lot of fun. You know, something I always wanted to try, I saw somebody do a massive like weaving loom, but like crochet on it, and it was really cool. With like big yarn. Like the fluffy kind. It was really neat. Yes, big yarn energy. go in there. Oh, you're not even on. Oops. Oh. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish sewing this together tonight. I need some energy. Come on, guys. I just hate when my shoulder starts burning. It's annoying. Jellies! Hi, Jellies. How are you? Okay. Yes, those are new. It's okay if you need to stop. Please go make me a pizza if you need to. Yeah, I see a muscle relaxer in my future tonight. Thank you. I'm hoping that my shoulder gets better though. Thank you. Wear magnetic bracelets. It really helps. I actually do have some magnetite that I need to put back on. My issue is that when I went in for my Botox, I think because she put extra injections into that muscle, it's tweaked it. Like the first time when she did it. It's just taking longer to absorb it or whatever. You had a migraine this morning. All right. We are strapped. Alright, let's see if I can sew this guy and let's finish it. We can do it. I can do it. Where's my cheerleaders? Do you guys have Cheez-Its? Let the Cheez-Its fly. You can do anything. Pew pew. right? Hi, Timmy. I really want to finish this bag. It's only taking longer because of the angle. Go, Andy, go. See? Sarah's about to crash, but popped on real quick to say hi and good night to everyone. Good night, hon. Maybe try learning to sew. Thank you for being here tonight. Oh, Amber, that would be awesome. Also, don't forget to like. Thank you, hon. I'm doing okay, Timmy. Thanks for asking. How are you? Doing great, just tired to see doctor. I found out today that I am cancer free because a little bit I had cancer. Oh wow, Timmy. I'm glad you're cancer free. That's crazy. I'm glad to hear that you're cancer free. Is it what had to do with all the issues you were having with your stomach and stuff? You don't have to answer if you don't want to. I'm sorry. I don't want to be too nosy. Oh, it's raining. Sandy's got the weather over there. Yeah, it was. Oh, well, I'm glad to hear that you're cancer-free now. How's your mom doing? Joanne? You got a feisty mama. All right. Let's hope I didn't mess this up at the end. Fingers crossed, y'all. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, I was so excited for the reveal. I'm glad you're okay, Maddie. This one I decided to put the straps right at the zipper. There we go. Oh, look at that. I love it. Oh, wow, Jimmy, that's funny. Cutting the letters off didn't make it lose anything. Another masterpiece. Yeah, this was Joseph's order. I think it's actually perfect because you don't see the words at all. So it doesn't like leave part of it there. Yeah, Maddie, that sounds bad. So what do you think? Will the person you ordered it for love it? I got to you what happened to my mom since we are on the subject about her. A friend of hers got fired. It went away. Hold on. By the mayor, and she went to City Hall and cussed out the mayor, and a week later the man had his job back. That's awesome. Oh, thank you guys. I'm glad you like it, Joey. And then, like I said, you can see the eyes inside. It's perfect. All right. Yay! I'm very happy. Thank you, guys. Oh, I'm glad you like it. I really enjoy making these coffin bags. So I'm glad that you also like it. And thank you so much for supporting my business. You rock. I will get it out and I'll let you know the info once I do. Alright guys, I think that's it for me. I'm gonna go take some medicine and lie down. Thank you all for joining. Hopefully I can do a few more tomorrow and show you what those ones look like. Maybe I'll show you something else tomorrow. Thank you, Jason. Bye all my lovely friends. I hope you all have a great night and sleep well. And don't forget to stay crafty. Oh, I'm glad you like it, Sandy. youthebomb.com, right? All right. Bye, guys.